I'm Maryavis Bokal. I'm one of the international trade specialists with the U.S. Commercial Service. That's a part of the U.S. Department of Commerce. I am here with Annie Vonheim, who's Director of International Business Development for a firm in San Clemente, California, by the name of Metagenics, Inc. You've attended the Asia Pacific Business Outlook Conference in the past. Is it of any value to U.S. firms?
You know, the first time around, I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but walking into the conference, the energy of all the people there, the business leaders, the academia, the government, there's absolutely nothing like it. And for someone who attends conferences almost for a living, this was absolutely one of the best meeting of minds I've seen for developing business in Asia.
Over the 2 days of the conference, U.S. firms who attend and register very early, they are able to actually submit information on their firm out of the 14 countries that are here. They get to select up to 7 countries that are their priorities and actually give a basic overview of what their current involvement is in that market and what questions they have that they'd like our U.S. Embassy staff to research in advance. Is there a benefit to participating in the one-on-ones, Annie?
I would think that the one-on-ones would be one of the most valuable aspects of this conference. There's just nothing like it where you can actually go in, meet the senior commercial officer who resides in the U.S. embassies or consul generals all through Asia, be able to discuss the strategy, the market opportunities, and really what your plans are for the market. There is just no other meeting I can think of like it.
So do you just walk up and meet them and start talking, or do you really take advantage of an advanced sign-up process to request those appointments and give staff in country time to prepare something for you?
And what you should really be doing is, well in advance, most likely when you're registering, you should be really thinking about what your strategy is in that country, what makes your products different from everybody else's, and what is your actual plan for entering that market. If the senior commercial officer and his staff don't have a clear understanding of what your firm does, how are your products differentiated, what's your initial thoughts for that market, they can't really help you. So the preparation is absolutely key.
What is the type of firm that you think should take advantage of these one-on-ones and the conference?
You know, you can really come from any spectrum. You can be a company who's never even entered into Asia. And this is where we were just, a few years ago, it seems, where I've never been to that country. I wasn't quite sure what to expect. And the ability for me to be able to meet with the top chief of the commercial section is just absolutely unparalleled, because they can actually come in and then they can actually introduce you to key points that I should know about the market, help me strategize, and then to be able to set me up for success in that particular market. It's absolutely phenomenal. And you can also be a firm where we are now, where we're a little more advanced in the stage. We've been in the market for a number of years. Consumers are beginning to know us. I take my strategy that I refine every single year, and I use those few minutes that I have with them, see them again, see old friends, and catch up, and also say, hey, this is what Metagenics is trying to do now in this market. What do you think? Are we evolving the way that the market is evolving as well? They're the people who are living in the country, so they actually see these trends day in, day out.
I remember one of the firms, I don't believe it was you, Annie, who made a comment that to travel around Asia and to visit each of our U.S. Embassy staff and have them respond to some of the questions would cost tens of thousands of dollars. But to take advantage at one conference in one room to meet between 7 to 14 of our staff and have some of the key burning questions answered is priceless.